Just came back. Well, I'm in Dunkin' Donuts. Oat milk in there. Anyway, I helped this woman move. It was me and another guy, and I had a black Dolly. It was plastic and metal wheels. Anyway, we used it like once or twice, me and the guy, and it was late, and I forgot it. We loaded the truck. It was it was a 15-footer U-Haul truck. It was taller than a 10-footer. Anyway, we loaded up. We took it to storage. We're done. I got paid. He got paid. He left a little bit earlier. We finished up. Everything was good. I go back to the residence. It was only 3.3 miles away. It was only 3 miles away. It was a storage area from where she was moving out of. And I went back and I see the Dolly's not there. And I thought I left it as far as on the side well, side of the siding, but it was laying. I remember it was laying on the floor on the ground. Maybe it was next to the railing. I don't know, but it wasn't there. And I knocked. It was a big house, and it has 6 different apartments, I believe. She lived in the 6th one, all the way upstairs in the attic. There's 1, 2, 3 all around, 4, 5, 6. Second floor, she was on the 3rd floor. It was the 3rd floor. It was 60 to 70 feet walk to the truck. So it took us a lot, me and the guy, to load and unload. But there, it's not there. So I go, and it's like a neighbor, a tenant. A tenant lives on the bottom. He says, "Oh, the landlord, he lives in an apartment 3. You gotta go around." I went and knocked on the back, on the side. I looked at, lights were off. The one room, lights were on. I'm like, I found it actually. I found it. It was throwaway. So I took out. This is the second time I used it. I'm like, yeah, I could have. I was thinking I could have refurbished it because it has rust. Could have cleaned the wheels, this and the other thing. But I'm like, it's something comes in your life and it goes away. Also, I buy stuff and it gets stolen. I'm like, I'm not gonna sweat it. But then he had he has a driveway, which it was 1 car or 2 car. He had a pickup, and I think he had the other car. And the pickup was there for the whole day because he was around when we were helping move. He saw me actually, I interacted with the so-called landlord, and I told him he looked like Drew Carey. And he's like, oh, he didn't know who he was. Then he looked him up. He's like, oh, I'm not Drew Carey. I'm handsome. I'm like, come on. Hey, Drew Carey says handsome. I said something like, oh, come on. You're you're Harry. You're handsome like Drew Carey or something like that. I went inside. I joked around to myself something like that. It wasn't anything bad. But I didn't know he was the landlord from there. But the person I helped move, she was a woman. Her name is Evelyn. Not that matters. She told me that guy is rude. And after we unloaded in the storage, I told her I forgot the Dolly. And she said, oh, you go over there. Probably he swindled it or he took it from you. Like, yeah, what are the chances? But I went down there and I knocked on the side door, on the back door, on the side door. And I'm walking and I'm thinking, it's like something, it's like a money come, money goes kind of thing. It's like the guy probably, I'm pretty sure he has. I'm like, I'm not going to bother him. But then I see his pickup truck. So I go to the pickup truck and I see it in back. And it was also like a small exercise machine, like a treadmill that she threw out. And this other guy didn't have room. So he just left it outside. He took it in his pickup truck too. And he saw, it's like my Dolly was away. This year, I think it's moving equipment to help people move. He knew it was mine, and I just took it from his pickup bed. And I went inside and I sat down in my car. And before that, I was joking around, I think it's just to myself out loud. It's like I'm not gonna steal his ribs. I'll take everything. I leave his tires on. Put on my car so he doesn't notice. Super ridiculous stuff. Anyway, I close the trunk, and I get in my car, and I think I went for the to reach to put in my pipe or something like that. I had this experience, like it was aggression, but it was like police or something like that. It felt like, and I felt like I should just drive up and leave. Actually, before this, it was like a imagery in my mind, a clairvoyance. I'm pretty sure it was somebody else's thoughts. That's really what it was. And and before that, I was thinking I had this hunch I should just get out there and just drive away. I'm like, I don't know if I said it, like whoever was listening. I'm like, why would I do it? I'm not stealing anything. I'm not in the wrong. I'm not gonna just drive away like I'm in fear. I mean, I took the Dolly. I wasn't shook. I was like, I'm not robbing the guy. And at first, my inclination was like, just go pick up trick, just see, because I saw it wasn't there, just fits there. I'm like, that's kind of. Let me just talk to the guy first. I don't want to like touch his stuff, But this and the other thing, and I had that play in my mind. And then, like, I'm putting pipe tobacco in my pipe, It's not about to, hit the road. And then I see him coming, so I just pull up a little. I press the button, my window goes down. And he just comes and talks to me. He's like, he's like, did you take, I don't know if he said, I don't know if he started conversation, did you take something from me or something? Like, I don't know how, actually, no. I started saying, oh, hey, I found the Dolly, this and the other thing. I guess I should have let him talk first, but I was like, this is what's going on. I'm not going to hide for you. I'm not going to deceive you. I'm not going to lead you into something, I wasn't recording him anyway. So, this guy, he gets like an attitude. And he's like, he has like a smile face, like, when you touch my truck. Like, actually, I didn't touch the truck. I put my hand in it. I'm pretty sure I didn't touch it. And I'm starting to think maybe I like lean touched it a little. That's what he was trying to say. And he's like, there's cameras here. I'm like, so what? There's cameras. He's like, okay, buddy. He's like, yeah. And when you drive, just, be careful. There's cops everywhere. I'm like, what should I be scared of a cops for? What are you trying to say? There's nothing. Just be careful out there. So I'm like, started thinking later, this little fantasy he had. I mean, I don't know. I started thinking maybe as he knows a couple police officers, this and that, he knows my registration plates. And he's like, and I told him, like, harass me by cops. They're like, go fucking do it. You're going to call the police, cops. I mean, call do it. Call right now. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Just, this and the other thing. He's like, just be careful out there or something like that, I was like, this guy's unbelievable. Now he's just, landlord. He has this multi apartment house. He's like, he's doing okay, but it's like, why would you want a plastic die with like a little rusted metal, man? Like, how obsessive, greedy are you? Like, fucking, what is that? And then he like tries to. I thought it was a threat. Actually, it was an indirect threat. I mean, that was pretty much the experience, and I actually made a U-turn this and that thing. I'm driving, he's sitting on the steps. I'm like, oh, sitting on the step with your shotgun now? I started joking out loud. It was just like, started thinking I'm just gonna the woman that moved out where it worked at Wow I was gonna drive back, hey, excuse me, do you know Wawa places around here? And then the third they'd be like, that would be kind of harassment, wasn't it? Even the second time. Because any good hot chicks there at Wawa? Hey, any good looking girls over there? What's going on over there? A couple of things like that. I was gonna get an airplane's license and just fly by him and be like, hey, what's up there, buddy? Not any property. Oh, he also said, I don't want you on my property. That's why I was joking around in my mind. I said it out loud to myself, imitating voices. I'm not even imitating, just making up voices. Different kind of voices, actions, this and that. They're just joking around. Like, hey, ooh, is that's your pebble? It's your rock, one step and I look it over. That wasn't too funny, but like, like, I don't want you on my property and I don't want you touching my truck. Like, I didn't even say, like, I think I said I'm not on your property. It's like, it almost is like, he was trying to instigate aggression and an argument. And I'm like, it's not I'm just exhausted for. I'm like, I already, it's not just I'm mature. It's like, it was so fucking obvious. Like, you're not gonna get me aggravated like that, man. It was a petty little fucking minuscule kind of harassment on his part and a threat, So, yeah, I didn't record the guy, but I was like, yeah, it happens off every once in a while, something like that. And I'm just thinking, if he would have called the police on me, I have video, picture evidence. I had that Dolly like weeks ago, man. Also, I was doing a moving job. I was a helper moving job. Like, that's one of the tools you use. Also, I could go on. He's trying to say, he should say, I have cameras recorded you. Like, I knocked, politely, decently. I wasn't disturbing the peace. I did bump my head on the glass by accident on the other door. And I was just thinking to myself, after I found the Dolly, I was like, what if I would have broken it? It's like, you're like, no, you were trying to headbutt your way in, and then you robbed my truck or some shit. Because I got you on camera. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just thinking, if I would have went to court, I would have got arrested probably. I don't know. I would have been a citation or just arrest. And then, like, another court case with this fucking guy. It's like, what kind of defense would he have? Or, like, I mean, I would have had a defense, right? So that was my moving experience today in Long Branch. Long Branch, New Jersey, Long Branch. And yeah, it's when I had that, like a clairvoyance, like it was almost like I would say fantasy, but it felt like, like I was gonna be outside and I'll be like, police, and it'll be like aggressive moment. And someone, chimed in on this telepathic level, and they said, oh, that's just awfuls. The people that are doing the awfuls, they enjoy that. I'm like, I got better things to do than even communicate you how you enjoy that, how I don't enjoy that. I got better things to do than, pertaining to you enjoy it. Like somebody's getting either assaulted by the police, arrested, or is there's tension, aggravation, dramatic experiences. It's a negative emotion, man. I mean, there's so many good things that I've been telling. I'm gonna, it's like by the way, for the first time, just what happens, you can't see it. I have these rubber bands. I actually use them. It's a simple thing, but I'm gonna experience life. I don't want to argue, bicker somebody, and call the police on somebody, and go through that. I mean, it's beyond fucking absurd. And so I mean, that's awful. They like to see that. Beyond primitive what this fucking place is. Beyond fucking primitive. I mean, yeah, and I said in Dunkin' Donuts, and out loud I said something. Someone's trying to fucking telepathy, like, not harass me. And someone said she's just thinking that. Actually, no, it was before that. It's just like, like, I don't know if it was like, harassment. I'm like, listen, man, like, you fucking an American, bro. You fucking America. You have nothing to fucking be arrogant about. You should know who the fuck you are. We're gonna call police on me? Please fucking do. I'm in fucking Dunkin' Donuts right now, parking lot. Take you to fucking court. Fucking idiots. You know who you fucking people really are? You fucking nation stands for, bro. You have the fucking audacity to fucking argue about anything? You arrogant little pompous ass people. Your little fucking stares and stare downs, bro. I don't fuck about any of you like that. I'm a kind, decent individual. You guys need to realize something, man. You're not that fucking, you're not that fucking nice of people. You're strong because you got millions of other people, you have weapons, and you have money from some other nations. I don't even want to figure out your financial systems. Your financial system is a sham, and you're fucking in debt. So get off your high horse there, American, all right, idiot? Little fucking stare down over there and shit. You guys are a ridiculous bunch of people, man. You really fucking are. And don't call yourself an awful, I'm evil, you're a little sympathetic, little childlike sociopaths. Yeah, and today at work, I was in the truck and I actually started, talking out to some of these fucking idiots. It's like, somebody just fucking, it's like, oh, let's welcome this, let's welcome that, because I do something, I have like a mannerism, I pick up a box like somebody else does. I mean, it runs to my mind like a memory somebody else did that. Let's welcome Kenneth Woman. Let's welcome Gary on that. And they're personally trying to chime in my head. And beyond frustrating me. And I'm saying it's responsible for, like, I was taking so long today. But I was just so frustrated if I was, that I was like, let me just concentrate on the fucking job. Hey, you little juvenile little fucking idiots over there. Fucking beyond absurd. It's like, and then I took a 20-minute break or something. That's what Evelyn said. But I was just thinking someone was just fucking, mentally, talking to me. So, it's like a montage I played in my head. Every little employment I had since like early 2000s. And how you people, like the experience I fucking had. You're not really that strong individual. That's why I can then clearly smile. You geeky little fucking idiot. I'm by Tom's River, man. I'll show up to your fucking house and shit. Little fucking old geezer ass over there. You're not intelligent and respectful individuals. You're very egotistical, pride-driven, arrogant. I think you're lazy, unintelligent as well. Money spoils your fucking minds. You really have no good grounds. You have good grounds of power that it really has no ground whatsoever. You should see how you act towards other people. Can't even you're not really down to earth individuals, what you people really aren't. Take things way too fucking seriously. Some of you just get emotionally undeveloped. You're not fully emotionally grown individuals, what you really are. It doesn't matter if you're over 18 or something. It's insignificant. I like that closed-minded as well. I don't have time for your little fucking baby, little childlike fucking demeanor because you can do this shit. You're harassing the fuck out of me when I'm at work, bro. And then there's fucking, Drew Carey lookalike over there. It's kind of like Drew Carey. I was like, he's like, oh, yeah, Drew Carey's shorter. I didn't say nothing about Drew's, Carey's, way nobody says anything to Drew goddamn Carey, And we walked the door. I was like, all right, Drew, I'm here coming for my Dolly. And don't say, whose lines are anyway, don't you give me an ass, something like that. I guess, I don't know. Some of you are funny, I don't know, yeah. When it comes out, it comes out, but just like fucking the arrogance of people, So that's my experience today. Late March, and I made a couple dollars. Gotta take care of simple, routine maintenance, vehicle, apartment, yeah, I gotta go buy some soil, some earth goodness.